えよう。我らまだ捨てるものに泣き止む。悲しくも愛の果てに満ち満ちる。その時に出会うことがあるなら、この歌はこの歌を超えるまで響かそう。いにしえよ僕らまだ。 たいに泣いてた。ロックンロールが僕を愛してくれた日は日差しの美しい春だった。僕があること、君があること、考えること、眠ること、この星すべてがただ祝福だった。それは新しい春だった。 ロックンロールが僕を愛してくれた日は日差しの美しい春だった。僕があること、君があること、考えること、眠ること、この星すべてがただ祝福だった。それは新しい春だった。命を燃やして花を咲かせるよ、君の瞳に眠る愛の歌、溢れ出して止まんないんだ。産み落とされたあの時みたいに、愛より確かなものなんてない、愛より確かなものなんてない、愛より確かなものなんてない。僕の全部をくれてやる。僕の全部をくれてやる。心のひとかけらにしてくれよ。君があの電車に乗るための心のひとかけらにしてくれよ。生まれたてみたいに泣いてた。ロックンロールが僕を愛してくれた日は日差しの美しい春だった。僕があること、君があること、考えること、眠ること、この星すべてがただ祝福だった。それは新しい春だった。命を燃やして花を咲かせるよ、君の瞳に眠る。
Okay, looks like I'm solo calming, but I can try. Oh, oops. I just realized I left the stream on. There we go. So trying to see if I'm still active. Okay, so... Oh, that is a good song. I like that. So far it is 0-1, and it is... Oh, this is seed 3 against seed 17. That's actually surprising that there's already been a break point from the seed 17. I wouldn't have expected that. And I don't have volume working. Uh-oh. So far, Seed 3 does have the advantage here in terms of combo. In terms of accuracy, actually, too. Mana Wolf is really struggling here in the accuracy department, but however, it is recoverable. We're still only at the very beginning of the map. This is a longer map at around 3 minutes, and any misses could change the course, especially this early. But Rotgarel and Airhead are really just holding strong. Accuracy isn't dipping at all. In fact, it's increasing. Combos are climbing, and the lead is just slowly gaining in their favor, almost at 100k now. The recovery combo on Mana Wolf is very strong, but it's just not enough. Oh, and there's 2 misses, one from each side, so it's just matching up now, and now it's just a 1v1. It's going to come down to accuracy, both having very strong acts, but another miss from Mana Wolf is not going to help now. They gotta... Both teams wanting to recover their combo now. There's only a 100k deficit, too, for that YoRHa has at the moment. So it is definitely flippable. On Nomad 3, though. Yeah, and I mean, the lead is slowly gaining in favor of Oversleep instead, just purely because of the accuracy. In terms of, oh, and there goes Ivoris. That is about going to call the map. We're at the 3-4th point, and I don't think there's a chance to recover unless we see some major misses from Oversleep incident at this point. It just doesn't seem possible to recover at this point. It was a great match. For most of the match, though, it was very close. A lot of break points where both teams broke. It was hard to tell who was going to win for a bit there. Yeah, both teams closing this out strong. Manwolf had a great recovery combo, but just with Iborius' miss there, it just wasn't enough. And Rockerville and Air had a great recovery combo to match. Airhead is, I think, going to FC the map. No, he misses right at the end. Cobb Curse got him, but it is still going to be a 400k lead for Oversleep Incident, and then that is going to tie up the score 1-1. Man, that was a great score from Airhead, even though he missed right at the end there, man. I think it's about, like, almost 900k. That's crazy. At the 99.72% act on the Nomad 3 is very impressive. Only 2 100s. That one miss is so sad. Anyways, that is, like I said before, going to make it 1-1, and that was honestly surprising, though, that Seed 17 managed to score the first break point. I need a co-com. Is there anyone online that could... I do not like solo calming. Okay. Now, in terms of the next pick, seeing as how well one of their players did on that map, I think for Oversleep Incident, they might do like more ulti map, like... Oh wait, oh, did it already get picked? No, it did not. I'm blind. I do not know this tool very well, but there's a few maps in here I've played through. Just for fun. I don't know a lot about these teams, to be honest. Oh, and there's going to be a Nomad 4 pick from Iborius. Oh wait, that was actually YoRHa's pick. Oh, for the Nomad 3, that is surprising. Yeah, I guess Oversleep is just kind of really good Nomad 3 player, and YoRHa took a gamble that didn't pay off, but I guess we'll see how the Nomad 4 tech goes. Okay, and as we just wait now for them to ready up, I'm very curious to see how both teams do on this. Seeing how well Oversleep Instant did on the Nomad 3, if this is more of like an ulti, Nomad 4, I don't know, there might be a... That's really... Yeah. Please tell me something. That's it. From anyone. Okay, well, if they join. Just waiting. Airhead's score in the last one was insane. If they can pull off that again, they might be able to get another point. YoRHa, especially for a lower seed, was definitely not falling behind on that last map. This match could go either way by the looks of it, if all the maps are like that. And it is tied, so that's something to consider. And it looks like we're about to get started. Okay, and we're just waiting for Boncho now. Oh man. Fast start. Slow down, but so far almost perfect accuracies across the board, only with Borealis just missing a few of those with 100. Alright, let me get my mic closer so you guys can hear me better. Okay, let's see. So far, no misses or anything across the board. There is a slight deficit in score with Oversleep Instant and then taking the early lead. This is a song on the shorter end at only 2 minutes and 3 seconds in terms of length, so if there's any misses, it's going to really decide the flow of this. Both teams have to hold at this point, or is not going to be looking good for them. So far, the score is just swapping back and forth between the two teams, so both teams holding strong. Accuracy is pretty strong across the board, with Airhead holding 100% SS. Crazy, man, for a Nomad 4. Especially on Scorpio 2 with the more difficult sliders, it just... amazing. Oh, and the first miss is going to be coming from Oversleep Incident. That is going to start dramatically shifting the score towards YoRHa. Even, yeah, we're already seeing a 70k difference. Oh, and there's Borealis. You could not have missed it, man. Oh, that... You still have a 100k difference, but because of Airhead's almost SS score, Manawolf has to hold. They're about matching in accuracy, so this is now a 1v1. But the recovery combo is stronger on Oversleep, so they're going to have to hold. This is just really going to come down to the ending here. I think there might be enough map left to flip it if we see some misses from Manawolf or... Oh, but there's a miss from Airhead, and that is about going to call the map, and it is going to go in the favor of YoRHa to make the score 1-2 in favor of YoRHa. There's no way to recover at that point with that miss. He had to hold there if he wanted the chance of recovering. It just didn't happen. It happens to the best of players, but that was an extremely strong performance from almost all of these players regardless. And we are going to see an FC from Manawolf with an almost 990k score. Or no, 920k, misread. But still, an S rank on a map like that is amazing, man. You love to see it. Well, yeah, and I was gonna make the score to 1-2. Currently, we might be looking at an upset from Seed 17 here. Oversleep Incident, they're playing strong, but Seed 17 is really taking it away with this. We're seeing some incredible scores across the board, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Now, seeing how the last two maps went, we're seeing a lot of breakpoints here. I'm very curious what's gonna get picked next. And maybe if they want to gamble, they could do Nomad 1. That's always a difficult call to make, though, because both teams can usually have at least one FC on it, and you just gotta hold, and if you choke, that's why it's a gamble. Yeah, you're Kokam. You're muted, by the way.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello. So, have you been watching the stream?
Somewhat.
I'm honestly pretty surprised. I don't know a lot about these teams, but seeing as one of them is a lot lower seed, I'm surprised by the flow of the way this match is going. Both teams have very strong players. They're about equalizing a lot of scores, and it's just kind of who chokes at this point. I think this match could go either way. What do you think?
Honestly, it's seeming like it's going a little back and forth at the moment.
Oh yeah, I mean, YoRHa had the first point, then went to Oversleep instead, and as we just saw with the Nomad 4, because of that insane score from Mana Wolf, it ended up getting their second point there. It honestly just oh, and it looks like we are going to be getting a Precision HR2 play. That is always fun, man, to see. With HR2, you either have it as a skill set or you don't, so it's going to be interesting to see if YoRHa can pull that off. I mean, seeing as Oversleep Incident picked it, it seems they're at least pretty confident in it. Stream is lagging for me and I can't see, but okay. It's on actually the shorter side. It's not even a 2-minute drain, so they cannot choke here. They have to hold their combos, and the first miss, kind of like we saw in the last match, is just to start dramatically shifting the score. So both teams are just going to have to be praying they don't miss first. And if we do see some full combos, it's really just going to come down to accuracy.
Oh no, for sure. That's mainly what I've noticed with a bunch of HR2s. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And HR in general is just notoriously difficult to hack. You get the OD10 and the high AR, and it's just harder for a lot of players.
Oh, definitely.
This one is on the lower star rating with HR. I don't know. I'm guessing that's around like 4.5, 4.6 though. HR2s are usually pooled a little bit lower than average. So
and we are off.
Yes. Just waiting on Bancho. So far, a lot of struggling in the act department across the board. Let's just hope they can pick it up. YoRHa Vogel actually with a stronger act compared to the rest of the map. Or sorry, the rest of the players. And actually, Oversleep Incident, they recovered their initial like act drops, and they have some pretty strong act scores. Oh, and Dotpyox with the miss for YoRHa. That's what I was talking about, man. And you can already see a 70k score deficit. It's how the cookie crumbles.
The rest of the people in both teams are actually FCing.
Yes, but yeah, that one miss, it's just you can already see the score is kind of shifted dramatically.
Kinda brought down YoRHa here.
Yeah, but HR2s are just shit missable, man, and it's sad, but if the other team FCs, then yeah,
we got another miss from Dotpyox here.
But look at Rockervault, dude. 89 or 98% on an HR2 is insane. It's no wonder this was their pick. They were very confident on this, and it is looking like with the 250k score difference, it is definitely going to be tying up the match for a 2v2. This was definitely the right pick from Oversleep Incident. Oh, but there was two misses.
Two misses.
Oh, and another from Dotbox. Oh, yeah. It seems Rockervault was just taking this map away. This was his carry moment. Oh, but there's a miss, and we are not going to get any FCs from this map, but that is okay. He held the combo for so long.
400k difference, though.
Yeah, it's because of Rockervault's insane score from the, he just carried it over with combo. He's going to have around 700, 750k by the end of this. Oh, no, but another miss. Either way, 700k on an HR2 is insane. He held the combo, and that's what it caused this 450k difference that allowed Oversleep Incident to just carry away with this map. I mean, look at that accuracy, man. That is amazing.
Insane.
Rotor Vogel. I cannot pronounce names today. Wait, oh, they just pointed out in chat, this is a 5 versus a 6-digit match? That is crazy, especially seeing as it's tied up. So, seeing that, what do you think the next pick is going to be from YoRHa?
I am not good at predicting things like that.
Don't worry, man, neither am I. Seeing how well that went for Oversleep and how YoRHa, they certainly didn't struggle, but how they
Looks
were
like
able to...
we got DT1.
Oh, good catch, I'm blind. So, maybe they are more confident in the speed aspect then. It is interesting to analyze that they actually banned DT3, so that might be why they're picking this. Let's see if it works out for them. So, do you know anything about this map? I haven't looked much at the pool.
No, me neither, honestly.
Oh man, okay.
I have not seen any of the pools, so I'm kind of just going in blind.
Oh yeah, that's completely fair, same as me. I just saw that there was no commentator for this, so I figured I'd just pop in, liven up the stream a little bit.
Not gonna lie, I think most of the streams are kind of down with commentators.
Yeah. Yeah, at least they are getting...
To commentate, you need streamers, so...
Yep.
I guess it goes both ways.
Yep. You can't really compensate nothing.
Oh, true.
It looks like this map is on the shorter side,
I play this on my funeral.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, either way, like the last map, this one is on the shorter side, so if there's any early misses, it's really gonna come back to bite them. Gotta hold. Oh, and we're already gonna see a miss from Manwolf. Oh, this is not appearing to be his map. And there's some insanely strong accuracies coming from Oversleep
Already
Incident.
a miss from Boreas.
We are still at the beginning, but this is a short map, remember, so those might come back to bite them, especially seeing how strong Oversleep Incident is looking to be on this map.
That's true.
Oh, but there is a miss from YoRHa. Eden is gonna have to hold if he wants that. Oh, and another... YoRHa is starting to struggle, man. In terms of accuracy, they do still have the advantage with Eden's score, but their score is quickly declining because of the recovery combos coming from YoRHa and Manawolf. Oh, and it is flipping now! The score has flipped is very slow flip, and it is still recoverable, but YoRHa has to get a better recover and hope that there is some misses from YoRHa, and there you have it, a miss from YoRHa. Scores are flipping back and forth rapidly at this point, man. Yeah, this map could go either way, and a miss from Eden, that is not what you wanted at this point. Manawolf's recovery combo is extremely strong. Again. Yes.
This is looking a little close.
Yes. Oh, but a miss from Ruber there. That's just gonna allow YoRHa to take it away, and once again, it's just gonna flip another point. They're swapping points. We might get to a TB at this point.
Manawolf has definitely dominated a little bit for the blue team with combo.
Oh, definitely. Dude, that is at 947k. That is insane. Even with those early misses, it didn't matter. He was able to pull off an insane score on that map, and that is going to be why they ended up taking it away and winning.
You realize I'm not good at multitasking.
Oh, that's fair. What are you doing, by the way?
Oof.
I guess that was Eden's
that...
funeral. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's all good,
What were you gonna say?
I forgot at this point. Alright, we got a Noma 2 pick.
Ooh, that'll be interesting to see. I don't know a lot about these players, so I can't say if they have some like tapping legends, but I guess we'll just have to see. Oversleep Incident is really going to be hoping. Yeah, Oversleep Incident is really going to be hoping to get that point back so they can tie the score back up. Yeah, despite the seed difference, these teams are both doing extremely well, a lot closer than I would have predicted, just seeing their general like qualifiers results. What is this? 5.24 Nomad 2, and it is only 180 BPM, so they're probably gonna have to hold combo. But seeing as this is 4 minutes and 28 seconds, it is on the way longer side than compared to the other maps we've been seeing play. So I think Oversleep Incident, if they can hold the combo here, they're gonna have a big advantage. It's really gonna come down to YoRHa's stamina, I think. Off to a very fast start. Insane accuracy from YoRHa at the start here. 99.33. He is definitely a stream player. That's for sure.
Surprised considering how YoRHa has done with the warm-ups, especially since their first one was a sort of stream map.
Oh, really? I didn't see the warm-up. I had joined in here at the second map.
I think I saw, but yeah, their first map was pretty high stream, I think.
Oh, okay. How'd it go?
It was mainly from the other players, more of like a 80 to like high 70 ag, and YoRHa got around 87.
Oh, damn. So it must have been a harder map. Seeing just how insane this is. 99.58% from YoRHa. Accuracies are holding across the board, so this could go either way, and it's really just going to come down to who misses first. But at this point, it would have to be a choke, because all these players look extremely confident on this map. We're seeing 98 and 99% accuracies across the board. Oh, but that was the first miss from YoRHa! Oh, it looks like he just missed right apart. But that is really going to come back to bite them. They needed to hold there. And this might be another point for YoRHa because of that. If they can hold here, YoRHa is really going to want to hold.
Both team members on the side of YoRHa are actually keeping pretty decent accuracy, though.
Oh, definitely completely comparable to Eden here. Even with YoRHa's recovering combo, I just don't know if it's going to be enough. We're already almost at the 3/4 marker of the map, and it just appears to be at the point where we're almost over and done with the map. They have a 150k point difference already. YoRHa is not struggling here. Nobody is missing. I think it might be over. Oh, but there is a miss from iBoys, but it is just too late, I think. And especially since it's been matched by YoRHa.
There is an FC from Pyox on the other side, however.
Oh, true.
Maybe he could carry.
Yeah. It's looking like that's going to be carrying, man. And you're right, completely right. Incredible score. And that's just what makes the difference. Just one player can change the whole tide of a map.
No, definitely. Holy moly.
Almost a 400k point difference.
Oh, yeah. Another win for the blue team.
Yes. That's going to make the score 2-4. One more point, and it will be match point. So, I don't know, man. At best, we get the tiebreaker now. This is not looking good for Oversleep Incident.
I don't know, blue team's advantage pick for their match point.
That was a break point, keep in mind, too.
Oh, yeah.
So this next pick is YoRHa's. Oversleep Incident has to get a break point here or the match is over. Oh man, I mean, seeing how everything went, there's a lot of good picks they have here. I don't know what they're gonna pick though. It really just I think they're gonna avoid HR. That's obvious. Seeing as they banned HD, I doubt they're gonna pick HD1 also either, unless it was just like a reading issue.
It could be free mod in that case.
I'm not sure if they're trying to avoid the HR though. Seeing as HR2 went at least. Maybe we'll see that they'll take a gamble with Nomad 1. Wait in on the chat, see I guess what they pick. What do you think?
Fair, Nomad 1 tends to be pretty easy, however it also can be easy to choke on due to it being they're really thinking about this one.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I was calling Nomad 1 a gamble. It's just, if everyone can play it in the lobby and it really just comes down to who chokes, you can't really predict that.
Oh, definitely. Got 30 seconds left, still have no pick from the other team here.
They're really deliberating this. They want to get that point, and so they can just win the match and move on. So yeah, my prediction is probably going to be either, like you were saying, a free mod, even though I'm kind of doubtful, or a Nomad 1. I don't see the HR1 or HD1 being picked, but you never know. They could prove me wrong. Oh, time is up. They got a pick. Oh, free mod too, you were right.
Oh, I'm surprised I guessed that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about this free mod too, but I guess we'll find out soon. My captain is sleeping. No, you can't be doing that, man.
There is no way, with the irony that the red team's name is Oversleep Incident and the blue team's captain is the one sleeping.
Oh man.
There's no way.
I'm very curious to see who's going to be taking the HD on this and who's going to take the HR. They were kind of struggling a bit on the HR when we were saying HR2, and this is a higher CS map, so it's a big gamble for them. Maybe they just weren't like feeling as confident on that one, and they're hoping, since this one's longer, they can just build up the combo and get the advantage here. Yeah, Oversleep Incident, I would even... I'm giving YoRHa the benefit of the doubt, but I'd say Oversleep Incident has the advantage here. What do you think?
I think it could, depending on the players they have here, but looks like we got YoRHa up and Rotor on the roster.
Is that different than their HR2 roster? I can't remember.
I actually don't remember. My memory is a little scuffed.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think about who played the HR for them and HR2, and then I guess they would need an HD player also. That was what I gotta consider. So one of them might be different. Very different play style when you put HD and HR on 3mod2. I guess that's just the importance of having a well-rounded team. Oh, and we are seeing 7 Sorta come in. This is the first time in the match I've seen him, at least.
So, when I'm looking back...
I'm excited to see how he plays. It'll be interesting. I know he's a great player, so... I'm guessing he's going to be taking the HD, and Manwolf is going to be taking the HR. Now, it would be funny if we do see some overmodding, but with how tight this map is, or match has been, I don't think we're going to see it. Oh, and it looks like we are getting started. Will YoRHa be able to secure the final point here to take the win, or is Oversleep going to be making a recovery and maybe bringing us back to TB potentially?
TB hype.
Yeah. No, now do remember, if they do get the point here, it's their pick next, so they have a very high chance if they could pick maybe HR1 or maybe even HD1.
Oh, that is true, that's true.
Okay, and we are getting started. The accuracies are a little bit messed up because the band show first pick there. Oh, we're actually seeing an easy player. That is interesting. So I was wrong. Seven Sword A is taking the Hard Rock, and Mana Wolf is on the HD, and we are seeing Easy from Eden. Easy is a very unique skill set. Also, YoRHa is actually having some pretty strong accuracy for the HR2 here. And remember, there is a multiplier on the Easy, so consider that when calculating the score. So far, it is gonna even... Oh, for a second there, without the multiplier, it was favoring Oversleep Incident, but with the multiplier, I think they're still in the lead. But it was quickly gaining in favor of YoRHa, but I think despite them still holding the lead, it's going to change because Mana Wolf had a break right there near the ending.
Ooh, the stream is lagging a little bit for me.
Oh no. Happens, man. But yeah, just to update you, a lot of the players across the board were struggling. Eden was doing insanely well, but he just broke, so just remember, he does have that 1.8 times multiplier on his score, and we just saw a full board reset. Every player has broken now, so we're at about the halfway point, and currently Oversleep Incident is in the lead, but it can quickly change. So it's just really going to come down to how these players play in the second half.
I think this is definitely an easy to miss map for sure.
Oh, definitely, especially with Eden playing Easy. I mean, Easy players, if you have that skill set, it actually makes the map easier, but for most people, it makes it way harder.
Kind of ironic in a way.
Yeah. Oh, and there is some massive recovery combos. Oh no, the Mana Wolf! He missed right as I said that. But yeah, they were doing insanely well, man, recovering the combo, and if Seven Sword Up can keep the combo up, he's the only real combo across the board right now, and I think they might be able to take away the map, but no, he missed! There's a 100k difference, it is quickly dropping! This could go either way, there's still about 30 seconds of map left, I'd say. Honestly, man. Oh, but Eden missed! No! Oh, do remember there is the multiplier, though, on Eden's score. Oh, and YoRHa missed! He can't miss.
The multiplier could give them a slight advantage, but you never know at this point.
If YoRHa
due to the
did miss
100k score difference.
Yeah. If YoRHa hadn't missed there at the end, I think they could have taken it away, but because of that miss, it's just not enough. And I think that is going to be YoRHa's point, if you want to just calculate that real quick.
Oh, I got too much open.
Yeah, because even with a 1.8 multiplier on a 200, yeah, it's just not enough. Yeah, because I think that would only... Wait, actually... Oh no, it only shifted by about 160k, wouldn't it?
About. It gives Eden around 360k.
There was a 199k deficit, so it just wasn't enough, and YoRHa is going to take the victory despite the seed difference, and that is going to be an upset. That is insane, man. Great match. A lot of great scores from both teams. YoRHa just... They took it away. They had some amazing scores, and that's what made the difference here. Honestly,
they definitely fought hard, but alas, the blue team had a pretty big advantage with this one.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly surprising. Maybe it's just like a star cap thing, and that's what the qualifier difference was, but either way, it insane scores from both teams and very impressive match.
Well, definitely. Especially with it being seed 17 taking over seed 3.
You don't see it often, but when you do, it's masterclass. And I guess despite it being a gamble that last map, they really just took it away and it paid off. Oh, is the stream done? Oh wait, is it not over?
Wait?
Wait, that was a red team point? Echo, are you saying that was a red?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do the calculations real quick.
Wait, yeah.
I'm just gonna like double check.
Thank you for pointing that out. I miscalculated it in my head. That's true.
I think we might be still going in that case if it is for red.
Because it's a 1.8 times multiplier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he had 199. Yeah, he would have had about 358.
Yes, the easy multiplier actually does give the red team the win.
Oh, damn.
So there was a miscalculation there.
I apologize about that. That's probably my fault. I just kind of quickly did the math in my head.
Honestly, I did not understand how to calculate it, but
And that
took
was
the
an
time,
insanely
and that
close
is
map.
red.
Well, thank you, Neko. I guess that's why you don't do calculations in your head. I should have just looked it up.
That kind of messed up my scores here, but we're now actually 3-4.
Okay. Easy fix, right?
A little bit.
There you go. Now they're correct. Okay, oh, did they pick the next? Oh, HR1! Oh, I'm curious to see how this goes. I mean, 7 Sword A, maybe, if they put him on this, they have a good chance, seeing as how good he did on the HR in the last map.
Oh,
It's really just gonna... I think that, once again, Oversleep Incident has the advantage here, because they just seem so good on HR2, but it could really go either way. And actually, 7 Sword A is not going to be playing here. It is going to be Dot Pyox and Iborius. Now, if they do win this, we are going to TB.
Ooh, in the TB. That'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah. This is a shorter map, so any misses are going to be detrimental here. They have to hold combo.
I think this shows I don't know anything about these maps. That's kind of crazy.
Oh no, don't worry. If you're looking for the stats I'm talking about, they're in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh yeah, wait, okay, my bad.
No, it's okay. You learn things the more you, staff.
I'll get there. Eventually. Alright, looks like we're all good to go.
Okay, and we're starting off soon. Just waiting for Bant Show. Excited to see how this one goes. It could go either way, but I do think it favors Oversleep Incident. So far, very strong accuracies from Oversleep Incident with a 96 and a... Oh, and there goes Ruba. He had it, man. He just had... That's okay. We're at the start. It's a shorter map. Any misses are going to be where it really comes into play, not accuracy, I think, because on HR, you usually don't see full board FCs, but you never know. So far, because of accuracy, Oversleep Incident is in the lead, though.
Team are actually pretty close in accuracy.
Some of the patterns on this map are quite complex, though. And oh, and there's the first miss from Dotpiox. That is going to hurt, and we're already seeing the score dramatically shift in favor of Oversleep Incident.
Plus, with the weakness of Boreas's lower AC for their team, it might bring them down.
Another miss from Dotpiox. He needs that recovery combo and a few misses now from Oversleep Incident. And Oversleep Incident is just super confident we're not seeing those misses come in. We're halfway in now. Yeah, and just Oversleep Incident just seems to be great at HR. It's their like top skill set, and from what it looks like. No, there is a miss from Waterfall, matched by Dotpiox though, so it's not gonna allow YoRHa to make any recovery combo here.
Still have Rurup's FC, however.
Yes.
The 92 AC might be a little rough, but it still gives them a bit more of an advantage.
If we saw that miss from Rodervogel earlier in the match, there would have been a chance for a comeback with Boreas's FC, but there's just the AC difference of over 4%, and because of that and how long Rodervogel held his combo compared to Dotpiox, that's going to make the difference here, and that is why there's going to be an almost 300k score difference favoring Oversleep Incident, bringing us to TB.
Almost a 400k difference between the two teams here.
Yep, 311k, man. That's
like that leads us to a red win.
Yep, and that is gonna mean we are now going to TB.
TB hype!
Yep. Very difficult HR1 though. A lot of complex patterns there, a few streams. Difficult map in the C2 FCs is incredible, especially one with almost 93% accuracy and a 870k score. You love to see it as a commentator when we get to the TB hype moment. So it's really fun to commentate these matches.
Feeling this might be a kind of close one, especially since this TB is like really long.
Oh damn, 8 minutes, that is crazy.
This is really gonna rely on a lot of consistency, especially.
Definitely, I have no idea which way this is gonna go. Both teams have shown strong consistency at different moments throughout this match. Both have shown very different like skill sets. It could go either way, just really depending on what type of TB this is and who chokes. I'm excited either way.
Definitely gonna be an intense one.
For sure. But if YoRHa does win this, it's going to be a big upset for Oversleep Incident, seeing as there's a 14 seed difference.
Well, that is pretty true. That's pretty true.
Do remember, though, because of the format of this tourney, nobody is out, luckily, here yet. We're just going to be moving on to the next round of play-ins after this. So a loss here is not detrimental. It's sad, but not detrimental. What do they mean by 2v1?
Alright, looks like we starting soon.
We are. Oh, by the way, Neko, I think the description on the stream might be wrong. Oh wait, no, I was just wrong on the ping. My bad. Oh no, what happened? Boncho?
I think it might have been a stream thing?
I think that was Boncho.
Expected crash out from Bancho.
It happens at least once per stream. Either way, we are seeing very close scores across the board. There is a minor accuracy difference, but it's by such a minor amount that it doesn't really matter this early into an 8-minute map. What it's really going to come down to is combo, I think. It would be an absolute
We do still
miracle.
have an SS from YoRHa though.
Very true, and I was gonna say Eden was up there. No, dude!
Oh
This dude's
gosh.
so good. That is going to give YoRHa the combo advantage here. If they can hold, they could really start building up a lead here. Any moment now, it could flip to their side. Despite the accuracy disadvantage, they just gotta hold on to that combo.
I think if Oversleep Incident can keep their accuracy lead with YoRHa here, they can maybe get a win, but however, we aren't that far into the map.
And because of the combo difference, if somehow by some miracle YoRHa does hold this entire time, that will make the difference, even though it's not showing now because the map is so long.
Especially.
And we are already seeing it start to come into play with the 200 combo difference, and it's going back and forth, man. But it looks like it can flip at any moment now. Speaking of accuracies, that is an insane accuracy from YoRHa. 99.83 is incredible. Oh, but there's another miss from him! And that is going to dramatically start shifting the score in favor of YoRHa. Especially with all the
misses!
Manifold! You can't do that! They do still have the lead because of that initial combo advantage, but Boris has the hold now if they want the point.
So far, there's one team member on each side with an FC, though.
Yeah, man, it's a 1v1 at this point. Both of these players have to hold, though. If either of them don't hold, then it's gonna dramatically flip to the other team.
Well, especially the length of the map really plays a part.
Yeah, and Boris missed. It is gonna dramatically start shifting towards Oversleep Incident now because of that. They are
Looks like Eden is giving the real big carry for Oversleep here.
Yes, they're praying for a miss from Eden at this point, and another miss from Boris is not going to be helping. Manawolf's combo is slightly behind Airheads too, so it is just, they have to pray for a miss from Eden, and if it doesn't happen, it looks like Eden might be carrying this match for Oversleep Incident.
Sleep is also carrying slightly with Ag, with only a 1% difference here of 98 to 97. Our Manawolf is down to 96.
Oh, you're right. The accuracies are good across the board, but even that 1% can make a big difference. But with the combo advantage that Eden is gaining, it's just, they're carrying it away, and there's almost a 100k deficit on YoRHa.
If Eden keeps this up, there might be a big advantage here.
Yes.
I fear I don't want to jinx anything, but anything can happen.
And they all hit that harder pattern there. But it's still, Eden with the 132A is just crazy, man. It is hard to hold combo that long on the TB, but that is the sole reason why they have an 100k advantage right now. But they are only half in, so he does have to hold a little bit longer if they want to secure the victory. But it is heavily looking in favor of Oversleep Incident right now. Remember, there's only a 100k score difference, so all this could change in a moment. Also, Manawolf has to keep holding the combo to keep matching Airhead.
Yeah, they are really, like, tied up against each other right now with these combos.
Yep.
YoRHa does have that accuracy advantage, so if you can keep up with that, then it will keep going towards Oversleep Incident.
And even if Eden misses here, it is heavily looking to favor them, and it is a 150k point difference. There's great recovery combos from YoRHa, but because of that FC is not.
But
And there
YoRHa
is a
missed
miss
it.
from YoRHa.
Even with that miss so far, they're still keeping a slight advantage here.
Yeah, it's even with the insane recovery combos, it's not enough to match an FC on a TB. 1600 combos, incredible. Oh, and there's a miss from Manwolf to match YoRHa's, and now I think it is looking hopeless. It would take some dramatic misses here for YoRHa to overtake Oversleep Incident. Even with that miss from YoRHa, that is not the miss you want. You want that miss from Eden, and they're just not getting it.
Eden is definitely taking the lead for Oversleep here. It's a little crazy.
Yeah. Another miss from YoRHa, but it doesn't matter at this point. You need dramatic misses from Eden, and he's just holding strong. It looks like he has a really good chance to FC. This was his song, man. He was waiting for this moment. He knew he could do it.
Another miss from YoRHa, but the difference is still pretty noticeable with about 200k.
Yeah. And it's only growing at this point, man. Especially as you get to the end of the map here, the points start rolling in fast.
2000 combo. It's kind of crazy.
Yep. Oh no!
Yes!
We could have had an FC on the TV, man. It would have been absolutely masterclass, but no. It's still 800k is absolutely insane to get on a TV. Most players can't get above like 300, 400, so that amazing score from Eden. You'd love to see it.
That miss, however, doesn't really affect them too much. They are still in the lead by around 300k.
Yep. Because of the greater recovery combo, YoRHa is gaining a little, but it's so minute that it won't be enough to carry him forward. And that is going to allow Oversleep Instant, despite our initial calling, to win the match.
Oversleep gets the win. Oh my gosh.
We thought it was over, but because of our Fremont miscalculation, they were able to make a gigantic comeback and take it with the TV. Incredible.
Wow.
Great recovery, incredible scores across the board, and yeah, impressive plays from both teams, but because of Eden's insane, almost FC, it's just, he carried them over the edge there, and that allowed them to take the match.
Even with that combo break, Eden still has an S, though.
Oh,
Absolutely
damn, so it was actually a
insane.
slider break. Yeah.
Oh, slider break is the worst part.
Could have been an FC, man. Hate to see when it happens.
Oh my gosh. Looks like we actually have C3 winning this one. But both teams really fought, holy moly.
We almost had an upset. Would have been incredible, but you get what you get. And congrats to Oversleep Incident. They played well, they made that insane recovery despite the lost hope from the free mod initially. They locked in.
No, they did, for real.
Made an insane comeback. Because it would have been 2-5, but nope.
Well, good thing that score was recalculated, because, wow. There's an epic comeback.
Yeah, amazing TB and well played to both teams.
I'm kind of excited to see where this team goes in the later play-ins.
Oh, most definitely. And I hope to see both of them qualify. I'd love to see them both carry forward, or like past the play-ins, I mean.
Oh, definitely.
Make sure to post the match results to whoever has permissions there.